something had to change. I'm not interested anymore going through the motion, focusing, constantly sore. It's not fun. I don't feel like working out, stressed out. I just want to give everything up. I'm not sure what happened. Falling backward, pressuring myself. I went too hard. Allow myself more time to recover. I believe in discipline, workout routine, be grounded. That's the key here to progress. Listen to myself. That's all. This morning, after working out, I realized that I never updated you on how everything was going. Since I talk about switching my fitness routine in my reset video, I finally feel like I have built a routine where I feel more aligned with my goal of being a well-rounded athlete instead of focusing only on weightlifting and just trying to make space for everything, stressing about having to do cardio and stretch and then go for a run separately. So what I have been doing, instead of doing my weightlifting session and then jumping straight into a cardio workout or going for a walk or run and then coming back and do yoga and stretch, I have been trying to include everything in kind of the same workout, and it has been working. I finally feel more aligned with my goals and I feel like I'm having fun again. I never stopped having fun. I really love weightlifting. I didn't change my routine because I got bored. I didn't get bored. I just started feeling like I was taking on too much, especially since I was in a space where I wasn't feeling that good mentally. I felt like I had to take something out. I felt like I needed to lighten up and stop pressuring myself. I felt like I needed to slow down instead of going through the motion and doing this and that and then this and then that and never really enjoying the moment. I knew something had to change because I never want to get to that point where I resent working out and I just want to give everything up just because I went too hard and I put too much pressure on myself. Also, winter is a slow season. It is meant for slowing down. For me as an introvert, this really resonates, and for me, I do feel like I'm not interested anymore in anything high intensity like I was this summer or even this fall. So what I have been doing is doing shorter workouts while focusing on more functional exercises and more compound exercises instead of taking more time to target a specific muscle with isolation exercises. I have been focusing on my form instead of focusing on lifting heavy. I have been doing walking workouts instead of high intensity cardio workouts. Honestly, I haven't been going on a lot of walk recently because we got a lot of snow and I can't find my snowshoes. I don't know where they are. I thought I put them in the garage, but I don't see them, so I'm not sure what happened. I just can't walk in the wood with all of that snow. It's not fun, and walking on the streets here, there's too many cars. It's not fun, so I don't push myself to do that if I don't feel like it. I think that's the key here. I am not pressuring myself to do anything more than the structure I already have in place. When I say that, I'm not saying that if I wake up one day and I don't feel like working out, I won't do it. That's not how I work. I believe in discipline and I believe that I need to push myself some days. Otherwise, I would just end up doing nothing all the time. But there is a difference between being disciplined and pushing myself to do too much. So that means I am still sticking to my usual workout routine, which is one day lower body, the next day upper body, and the day after rest. This routine works for me and it holds me accountable. I have been doing that for 2 years and I really like it. Weightlifting requires more planning because it is really important to not train the same muscle groups too often, and rest days are essential essential to recover physically but also mentally. Here is what I changed. Before, my workouts would usually last for maybe an hour, and now they are between 30 minutes and 40 minutes. For example, this morning was leg day and I didn't do Bulgarian split squats. Instead, I did heel elevated squats, and I usually do 1.5 rep so that my muscles get more time under tension, and I'm also elevating my heels to target my quads, and that adds another challenge, which means that I don't have to lift super heavy to feel my muscles working and to progress. After that, I'm moving on to jump squats. I love jump squats because they still work all of my lower body, but it is also an explosive full body move. I have not stopped doing Bulgarian split squat completely, but as I said in another video, I realized that I didn't need to do two heavy squats exercises. So now I keep Bulgarian split squats on days when I'm not working and I have more time, because unilateral exercises require more time, of course, because you're working one side at a time. I will also do them on a day where I feel motivated and I really feel like I want to do them and I have the time and I won't be stressed out. Otherwise, I'm doing heel elevated squats, then jump squats, and then I will do either hip thrusts or deadlifts, and that's all. This is 4 exercises and that's all, because they cover every lower body muscles. Again, if I have more time and I feel like it, I might add more isolation exercises. So I might do glutes kickbacks with a band, or I might do hamstring curls on the ground with a towel. But if I'm working or I just don't feel like going heavy and pushing myself, I will keep my workouts to 30 minutes and do those 4 exercises. That works for me for now. I'm not saying it will change. As for upper body, these workouts usually take more time than lower body workouts. But again, I have been focusing mostly on compound exercises. For example, I have been replacing lateral raises, which work the front of the shoulders mostly, by forearm stands, which works my shoulders a lot. Instead of keeping my forearm stands or my handstand practice for after my workout and being too sore and not give it my all and then being discouraged because I don't see my progress. I love working on my inversions. It is so fun. It feels like I'm flying. It's such a challenge because I have to face my fear of falling backward. And I also get stronger and it works my core, which I never really target while weightlifting. And I'm also working on my splits, which is another challenge. I love that I'm able to work on those things and have time for that and have fun. I feel really motivated to work on my inversions and my splits practice instead of only stretching because I feel sore from weightlifting. Feeling constantly sore means that you are doing too much and that your body never has time to adapt, because being sore means that your body is not used to what you are requiring of it. And that's why someone who has been weightlifting for a few years don't usually get sore anymore, because their body has adapted. It is normal to be sore at the beginning of your weightlifting journey, but this week I actually saw in my planner that I have been weightlifting for 2 years already. So after 2 years, I don't think I consider myself a beginner anymore, because I feel like I know what I'm doing, and of course I keep learning, but I do have a good structure and a good routine. But I also know that I have been doing too much, simply because I had the time to do it. When I'm not working, I am not pressed for time, so I figured, well, I have time, why not do a well-rounded workout? That is not to say that a 30-minute workout is not a well-rounded workout. All of that just makes more sense to me right now, but we are always changing. My priorities are always changing. I am currently on a work contract, and for me as an introvert and an highly sensitive person, I get drained really easily mentally. As much as I love my work, that's what happens. When I come home, even if I come home early, I feel tired mentally because most of my mental energy goes toward my work. I have also been talking, I think, about having a better balance with YouTube and my other hobbies. Even if it's on the weekend and I am tired from my work week and I just want to read on my couch, which is what I did 2 weeks ago, I really want to listen to myself and do that instead of trying to film and edit and not really wanting to do it and not respecting myself. As much as I love posting a video every week, I want to allow myself to take breaks if needed, because of course nothing is going to happen if I skip a week because my mental health is so much more important than forcing myself to create content. I do that for fun. I'm not paid to do YouTube videos. I do that because I enjoy it and I want to keep enjoying it. And honestly, since I have shifted my mindset, I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter. I don't feel as stressed as I was before. I feel less anxious. I feel more grounded. When I'm reading my book, I am really reading my book. I'm not thinking about doing something else, or oh, maybe I should film a YouTube video, or I should probably plan my videos, or oh, I should go take a walk. No, I'm able to be grounded and really enjoy the moment. And sometimes I'm so taken by my book that I lift my head and I'm like, wow, this moment right now is so perfect and precious, and I'm really enjoying that. I feel like I have unlocked something have shifted. I guess that's my big update. I'm finally feeling better right now. I think taking a bath with my book would feel so good right now.